Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is going to be a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, my beautiful Geminis. Let's see what's going on for the rest of the month. Now, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, that's okay. Feel free to check out your other placements. I'm going to look at your current energy of the person, people, situation surrounding you, overall outcome of those situations, and we'll pull some clarifying cards as well, some final cards for advice, positive affirmations, anything else that my beautiful Geminis need to know. If you do enjoy the reading, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to take all of those, but I'll just have a look here. There's an energy of feeling like something is not enough, and that could be someone around you, but I feel like it's rubbing off on you too. It's way too many that fell out there, but I'll just quickly show you the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles there. So let's just get one more for the main spread, and then I'll go into that. Okay. Yeah, there's some sort of conflicting energy around you. What I mean by that is there's something very, 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 very good. There's something very positive in your life or coming into your life. And there's also something you're either having to let go of or it's just change somehow. There's some sort of inevitable change, inevitable transformation that has occurred there. And there's a bit of sadness associated with that. Now, what's not helping is that there is someone else around you, or there are other people around you who are not making it easy, unfortunately, because you can tell that they're upset by this, that they're sad by they're sad about this. They can't sort of help it. They can't hide their feelings. Okay, let's get into this. So 5 of Cups energy here and the 2 of Swords. So there's a sense with the 5 of Cups that there has maybe been some kind of a loss, some kind of a disappointment, some kind of sadness to do with something. But it's also about what you're focusing on, right? Because with the 5 of Cups, yes, we do have 3 spilled cups there. We've also got 2 cups, but the figure in the card is not looking at those cups. So they're choosing to focus on what is no longer there, on what has passed, on what has ended, on the sad situation. So we really need to be careful about what we're choosing to focus on here this month and not getting too negative or too down about things, because there's actually a lot of positive around you. So just be aware of that, Gemini. But either way, there is some kind of inevitable change here. You may be resisting the change because of this 2 of Swords energy. There's an indecisiveness here. There's a sitting on the fence. There's something that holds you back from moving forward. I'm going to pull some more clarifying cards for this in a moment and see if we can get some more messages coming through about what that is, or potentially some more clarity for you about what you should do or how you should make that decision. Because it's not fun sitting on the fence for too long, especially when you're feeling like, okay, again, this change is inevitable. I know it has to happen. I know I have to do something. I know I have to make a decision. I'm just stuck. I'm thinking about all the options. There are so many options. There are so many possibilities. I don't know what's right and what's wrong. I don't know what the best choice is going to be to make. And of course, no one knows the answer to that. That's what life is about. Life is about making those choices, using those resources you have available to you at the time. But at the end of the day, there's always going to be an element of risk in whatever you do. But yeah, definitely struggling to make a decision on something at the moment. Energy around you, we've got the Nine of Swords, we've got the Four of Swords, more air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there could be someone very close to you, a family member, a partner, a friend, who could be an air sign. And they are just really, they are really worried about something. They're stressed about something. In some ways, they withdraw a little bit. So there could be someone who's not communicating as much as what you would like. I do feel like there's someone who is also focusing on the negative. So someone around you is not helping you with this energy. They're not helping you make a decision. They're not helping you focus on the good, focus on the positive, because they've got their own issues going on mentally in terms of what they're thinking about, what they're sad about, what they're anxious about, what they're worried about. They've got their own issues going on there. I feel like it is linked to you, but again, we will get some more cards, pull some more cards for that in a moment as to who that might be and what they're thinking there. But I feel like you can feel that energy. You know what's going on with this person. They may try and hide it by pulling away. They may try and hide it by not communicating sometimes, or communicating less than what you're used to from them. It's actually got to do with the fact that they don't want you to know how anxious they are about this, how much it is stressing them out, how much it's keeping them up at night. They don't want you to be aware of that, but you're aware of it. They're not doing a good job of hiding it. They're trying to, but you're aware of it. You can't help but be aware of it. We've got the Two of Pentacles here. So it's kind of an improvement from the Two of Swords, I guess. There's going to be a little bit of forward movement here, just in terms of a bit more clarity about what's going on. So you're going to gain more clarity in this situation and with regards to what you need to do. I do feel that. However, it is still going to feel like some kind of balancing act, some sort of juggling act. Sometimes with the Two of Pentacles, it can be that sort of equal money going in, equal money going out. So if there's some kind of, expenses coming up, you've got the money to pay for them, but it doesn't feel like you have a lot left over. So you're managing, you're surviving, you're doing okay, but it would be nice to have a little bit more. This could also be, again, trying to balance something. As I mentioned before, there's something very positive in your life, and there's also something that's stressing you out, and that's very negative. And it's trying to balance, okay, how do I maintain these two things? It could be a relationship. So how do I maintain a relationship? For example, my relationship with my romantic partner who's making me very happy. How do I balance that with, say, one of my parents or family members who is not happy or who is taking up a lot of my time and energy? How do I balance and how do I juggle the two things? How do I balance my personal life with work? For example, you could be entering a very busy period with your work. And so it's trying to figure out how to balance those things. King of Swords is a good energy here because this is all about making decisions. This is a decisive energy. Certainly more decisive than, anything else that has come up here. And it's making decisions based on what is rational, what is well thought out, what has been researched. It's making logical decisions. So I think you're definitely going to try and take any emotion out of it. Any emotion that you felt, any sadness that you felt, you're going to try and put that to the side and just make the logical decision, the rational decision. We do have the Tower here at the bottom of the deck. So once again, this is that inevitable change that's happening. Now, this may be for this other person around you. They may be feeling the shock and sadness here of this Tower moment. I feel like you know what's going on. You know what the choices are. You know what's inevitable. You know what change is going to happen. Tower is like unexpected change. And so I feel like there's someone around you who was just not ready for whatever is happening. But they're going to have to be, because at the end of the day, look what's right beneath that. 10 of Cups. This is ultimate happiness. This is ultimate wish fulfillment. Whatever that looks like for you, that's what's coming. So it's very interesting because it feels as though someone else is very disappointed and sad. But you can't let that get in the way of this, because this is your ultimate happiness. This is lucky. This is a blessed energy. And the change, it can't actually come without the change. You can't get to that 10 of Cups without this change, this transformation. This could be a move as well. Sometimes with that Tower energy, this could be a move of location that you weren't expecting or that someone else was not expecting. As an example, you decided to move to like a different city or a different country even, and someone else was just not prepared for that reality, that inevitability of that change, but you needed to do that in order to get to this. So don't lose focus of what's important to you and what's bringing you happiness. At the end of the day, you got to move towards what's making you happy, right? See if we can get some more clarifying energy here for these messages. Like I said, Gemini, I'm confident that you're going to make the rational decision here. There may have been some sort of message, some sort of potential online message, some kind of travel, but some sort of message online or from someone overseas. It brought about some kind of disappointment, some kind of sadness. Look at that mirroring energy here with the 2 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Both, are wearing blindfolds. Both are in some ways deliberately not getting themselves out of the situation that they're in. Remaining blind to something on purpose. So there's some sort of reality here. There's something you're realizing. It's got to do with your communication with someone. Maybe something was said and it's a message that came through very quickly, or you traveled to see someone, or someone traveled to see you, and it made you kind of realize what was going on. You gained some sort of deeper perspective on something, or like a more sort of global view on something, on the situation. But it wasn't pleasant, okay? It was unpleasant to you. You didn't want to think that that was the case. And so you sort of, what you felt and what you knew intuitively, you were trying to block it out. You were trying to not see it. I mean, this, for some of you, this could be realizing that some sort of relationship has to come to an end. I feel like this is someone who has been connected to you for a long time. So if this is not a family member, this could be a friend from childhood, a partner from, a very young age or a long time ago. Someone who, there's a shared history there. There's a lot of nostalgia. I feel as though someone is focusing on what used to be. Someone is focusing on the past. And it's not like that anymore. Things have changed. Yeah, things have changed. Definitely someone is more emotional here. Someone may be a little bit selfish as well. And I hate to say it, but if it is a family member, there could be someone in your family or someone, a close friend or a partner that you've known for a long time. They're thinking about themselves, and they're doing things a little bit selfishly sometimes. We've got the Five of Wands here as well. There's differences in opinion. There's differences in opinion about how you should do things, how they want to do things. But they're a little bit more stuck in the past, I have to say. Yeah, look at that. Ready to move on from something. You've definitely gained a different perspective here. There's been some kind of a realization, like I said before. You've gained a different perspective, but you're actually ready to move on. You're ready to move on. You understand that there's still some kind of difficulty, there's still some kind of balancing act that needs to happen, but you're ready to move on from this sadness, this disappointment. It's time to move towards what suits you, what fits your lifestyle, and it could actually be, once again, a physical move. Closer to water, or at least somewhere where it's a calmer environment. Yeah, and you're going to take a little bit of a step back as well from your communication with a particular person, particular set of individuals. Again, it could be an ex, it could be a family member who is, or some kind of friend, and it's not compatible with where you're going and what you're moving towards. We've got the Five of Pentacles here as well. Someone's going to feel a little bit left out. Someone's going to feel like the relationship has inevitably changed. I'm seeing that you're still, it's funny. It's less of a breakup to me and more of taking a bit of a step back from someone. So it's not completely cutting someone out, but it's taking a little bit of a step back. Yeah, look at that Tower again. Because you're realizing that it's holding you back. Okay, so whatever this relationship is, it's holding you back. And I think it's held you back from love, from true happiness, from a true creative, loving, happy new beginning. That's what you're moving towards. And with this change, with this sadness, with this loss of something, you're actually, again, I really feel strongly, you're moving towards your happiness. You're moving towards some kind of a relationship that is going to be much more fulfilling for you. And this is the future. This is what the future holds. You're going to gain more confidence as well. There may be a bit of travel involved. Like I said, you may be traveling to see someone, to have some kind of a conversation or discussion, or to close out some sort of chapter that needed closing out. But, your future awaits you, and you know that. You know this is what you need to move towards. And it's time to move away from that kind of depressive energy, really, because someone around you was sort of bringing you down. Can I get one more card here? So we've got the Queen of Swords as well, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We've got the Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Air, Five of Swords. Okay. I'll just show you what's at the bottom of the deck as well, because we've got the High Priestess energy here. So there's a real message that intuitively you can trust your gut here, okay? You can trust your gut in terms of just the vibe you get from certain people, certain connections, certain relationships. So certain people are going to make you feel worse, are going to make you or encourage you to see the negative aspects to things. Don't go towards that. Move away from that. And it may not be, again, completely cutting someone off, because this could be someone who you don't want to cut off completely. But it's a matter of taking a little bit of a step back and realizing that, okay, I need to leave some more space between myself and that person or that situation, because it's not positive. It's not helping me in my life positively. There's some, I feel like there's someone, around you who is helping you move towards your destiny, helping you move towards the next phase of your life. So this could be someone who's, again, very compatible to you, because we had the King of Swords here as well. So we've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. And what this is highlighting to me is that whether this represents a romantic connection, a new partner, or whether this is a new friend or a group of friends or someone that you work with, whatever the case is, this is someone who is more aligned with your way of thinking. But look at how happy the Queen is in this deck, in the Good Tarot deck. This is someone who has a lot of wisdom, who thinks very rationally, who thinks very logically, but at the same time is happy. This is a happy energy, right? We're used to the Queen of Swords being a little bit more aggressive in other tarot decks, but for me, this is a very, very happy, wise energy in this card. This person knows that it's good to focus on the positive. It's good to think about things very rational, but also that it's a wise decision, or it's wiser to focus on the positive rather than the negative. So someone is helping you become more positive, become more optimistic for the future. That's what you're moving towards. And we've got the Ace of Earth here, Ace of Pentacles. This is some kind of solid new beginning, some sort of solid new offer. Sometimes this is some kind of gift, some sort of tangible gift, solidifying something. It is Pentacles energy, it's earthy energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is some sort of solid offer, and it could also be some sort of bonus, a raise, a promotion. It could be some sort of actual monetary reward. But if it is a new partnership, a new relationship, it's got solid grounding. It's got solid potential for the future. And again, we've got the Ace of Cups here as well. So there is that sort of romantic element to this. Five of Swords, I mean, it's time to let go. It's time to move on from the difficult situations, the challenging arguments, the people that are more driven by ego. We need to move away from that. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching, Gemini. I hope to see you all in the next video.